So I started off in my driveway, and all of my business was referral based. It was always someone I personally knew. And I remember when I moved from my driveway to my first shop, uh, it was like buying a house. To go from no overhead to a monthly rent payment, it was a very scary move. I was serious about how I was doing, but I was always worried where the next job was going to come from. But I was out of space. I needed to make a change, especially with weather. Doing it in a driveway, I got rained out a lot. So it was a 5,000 square foot building, and I was so conservative at that time. I said I only want at least 1,500 square feet because I just needed to dip my toe in the water and make sure I was going to be able to perform. And within a year, I had filled the entire building. God willing, I was leasing the entire building, and I was needing more space. And that's where I went from one shop to two shops, and I had a split. And I was able to find a piece of property that the seller was willing to seller finance to me. It was a transmission shop. The gentleman had retired, and his name was Mel. Great guy. And I talked to him, and he took a leap of faith by seller financing it to me. But I was able to purchase that shop, and then I went from running one shop to two shops, and that was a big step. If you think about going from one shop to two shops, that's 100%. You're doubling what you're doing, and so it took me a minute to get my arms around it. And then, once we opened another shop, well, that was only half the step of the first time, and so on with the next and the next. So, as you grow and get bigger, it gets easier, but I would say, establishing one shop and then opening a second felt like a much bigger step than the shops that opened after that.